Hello, this is Sabina from Pilates on Pointe, and today I prepared a floor bar routine for you. Brilliant. We're going to start this routine with walking through the feet, just bringing one heel up and then the other one, heel up and down, just walking in place here. Slowly to start with, and we're going to speed it up, going up and down, up and down. Beautiful. Warming up those ankles. Bring the feet a little bit wider apart for your squat and arm circles. Bringing those arms all the way up over your head. Inhale down, exhale, big exhale to bring those arms up. First position, bringing the heels together, toes apart, and then lifting those heels up and down. Lengthening your legs. Engage your leg muscles, your glutes, your belly. Brilliant. Bringing those arms forward to first position as well for balance. And then bring the heels up again and keep them together, glue them together. We're going to bend those knees down and then pulse it here. Small pulses. Lengthen those legs and bend and stretch those legs. Beautiful. Bending, stretch, bend, stretch. Just a slight bend on the knees. Good. We're going to come down, bend those knees and pulse it. We pulse 3, 2, 1, stretch. 3, 2, 1, stretch. Tuck the tailbone. Bringing those feet a little bit wider on second position. We're going to bend the knees, lift the heels, stretch the legs, and bring the heels down. Rolling onto those legs, onto those feet. Bend the knees, lift the heels, stretch the legs, and heels down. Knees, heels, stretch legs, and heels down. Bring the heels together and same again, but now from first position. So bend, heels up, stretch the legs and heels down. Bend your knees, heels up, stretch your legs and heels down. One more. And the last one here. Brilliant. Hold the balance and pulse it here. Small pulses. Tuck the tailbone. Lengthen your legs. Good work. Nice. Come into the back of the mat. Inhale here, and as you exhale, roll all the way down, walking your hands away from your feet, coming into a plank position. Bring the right foot forward towards the outside of the right hand and pulse your hips here, opening your hips, rotating, bringing the right hand up towards the ceiling, opening your chest, and then come back into your plank for a second, bringing your right leg forward. Now your foot lands between your hands and then high lunge here. Inhale, bring the arms up, open your chest, exhale, come back down. Bringing the left foot to the outside of the left hand and bouncing here, just opening your hips. Rotate and bring your left hand up towards the ceiling, opening your chest. Stretching, come back into your plank, and then again bring that left foot between your hands. High lunge, inhale, bring the arms up, and as you exhale, come back down. Coming back into your plank. Inhale there. Stretch into your down dog and then walk your hands towards your feet. Inhale there, and as you exhale, really slowly rolling all the way up. From here, we're going to bring the right foot forward, squaring your hips, squaring your chest, and bring the arms forward. Bring the body weight forward over the front foot. So your back leg is up in the air. So tap the mat and lift, tap and lift. Very important to square your hips here so they're facing forward. Tuck the tailbone slightly. Hold that balance. Belly button in. Lengthen those arms, but bring those shoulders down away from the ears. Hold that leg up in the air and pulse it there for 8 pulses. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. And from here, we're going to do a balance exercise. So if you ever lose your balance, just get back into position. And lengthen those arms again, get back into that balance position, bring that knee forward towards your chest, and this is at your own time. You're going to extend that leg back, extend those arms forward, Bend your supporting knee, and as you bring the back knee forward towards your chest, extend the supporting knee. Lengthen, reach, and then bend that knee, bring it forward towards your chest. Good. Always focusing, concentrating here to hold your balance. Let's go to the other leg. So stepping back towards the back of the mat. Left foot forward, body weight forward as well. And then just lifting the back leg up. Tap the floor and up. Square your hips. Lengthen your arms forward, shoulders away from the ears. And tapping and lifting. Lift that leg and hold it in the next one. We pulse it here. Pulsing 1 inch up, 1 inch down. And slowly holding your balance, bringing that knee forward towards your chest. And then extending that leg back, arms forward, reach. And bringing that knee forward, lengthening your body, crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Focusing on one point only to hold your balance. And just a couple more times here at your own time. Just play around and challenge yourself. Stepping back on the mat and then come to the center. We're going to curtsy and squat onto the side. So curtsy here, squat down. So that squat is a bit of a sumo squat, just opening those knees out to the side and bringing those toes out, heels in. As you curtsy, that back knee almost touches the floor. Hold it here and pulse it. Small pulses, open your chest. Beautiful form. Nice. And then open into that sumo squat and pulse it here again. Keep pushing those knees out. We're going to do the other side. Curtsy down and then open. Curtsy, and we start with those sumo squats or pliés. Good. Opening those knees out to the side and open those arms to second position. Closing those arms to first as you curtsy down. Inhale as you curtsy. Exhale as you open into a plié. Great. And curtsy down. Pulse it here. Small pulses, bringing that back knee a little bit closer to the floor every time. Coming back to center. And pulse it in the center. Just bringing those knees out to the side. Coming all the way up, shake those legs a little bit. Good work. And then we're going to come down onto the mat on the side. So make sure your elbow is under your shoulder. You're going to bring one knee down on the mat, the other leg extends, and then we're going to reach towards our foot as we bring the leg up. So as you can see, tap your ankle and then stretch your leg. Stretch your arm over your head. Tap and extend. Tap, extend. Just make sure your ribcage is not dropping down, it's not sinking, and your elbow is just below your shoulder. Beautiful. Stand in that same position in the upper body. Keeping one hip on top of the other one, and then bending your ankles and your knees to 90 degrees. Starting to lift that top leg up and down. Up and down. Just make sure your hip is one on top of the other one so it doesn't rotate back. Pulse it here, small pulses. Keep looking forward, open your chest, and then bring that leg down. Bring both heels or both feet up, heels together, and just opening that knee up and down. Inhale up, exhale down. Scoop the belly, engage your core, and then we pulse it here for 8. Tiny pulses. I know it's burning. Keep pushing through. Great. Extend those legs and come into a side plank. You can come into a tall side plank with your hand on the mat or with your elbow down. Bring that leg up. This is a challenge for you. Hold the star plank. Beautiful. Nice. Come into a 4-point kneeling position, shoulders above the elbows, and neutral spine. We're going to start working with your right leg. So we're going to flex the ankle, flex the foot, and just bring that knee up to hip level and then down. Tap the mat and lift. Tap and lift. So bringing that leg down slowly and then lift it a little bit quicker. Pulse it here. Pulse, pulse, pulse. And then extend that leg. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. This is a hamstring curl. So working on your hamstrings, on your glutes, and definitely working on your core, holding that position. We're going to extend that leg, pulse it, bend, and push. So extend, pulse, bend your knee, and press your heel up towards the ceiling. That's it. Few more here. Fantastic job. Nice. And pulses. Last pulses here. Keep pushing through. Feel the burn. Nice. Good job. Sit back into your child's pose. Nice. Let's go ahead with the other leg, the other glute. Get into position. Just be strong in your core. And then tapping that knee down onto the mat and lifting. And lifting. Imagine there is something just above you. You're trying to push that something up towards the ceiling. Really engage in the glutes to help you push up. Extend that leg and bend the knee. Extend and bend. As you extend, point your toes. And as you bend, flex the ankle. Good. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck here. Fantastic. We're going to stretch, pulse, bend, and push up. Extend, pulse, and bend, stretch up. Few more repetitions here. Don't sink onto the shoulders. Just make sure your shoulder blades are flat and lifting. And pulse it here. Last pulses. Keep pushing through, heel up. Finish your pulses here and sit back into a child's pose. Well done. We're going to do the other side, the other leg. So come into the side position with elbow just underneath your shoulder. Knee on the mat, lifting your hips, and then bring that leg up. Tap your ankle with your hand and stretch your leg, stretch your arm over your head. Tap and stretch. Tap and stretch. Working on the obliques here and abdominal muscles. Keep stretching that leg as much as you can. Fantastic. Coming down, bring those legs forward 90 degrees at the knees and the hip and the ankles. And just keeping one hip on top of the other one. Shoulders facing forward. Starting to lift that leg up and down. Just make sure you're lifting ankle and knee at the same time. Don't let that ribcage sink in. And pulses with the leg. Bring both legs up, both feet up, and then bringing that knee up and down. Make sure your heels are glued together and they stay up in the air. Hold it and pulse it there. Just pulsing that knee up and down. Fantastic. Stretching those legs. We're going to come into a side plank position. And the challenge here for you is to lift that top leg up into a star side plank. Hold it. Hold it, hold it a little bit longer and come down. Lovely. Good work. Sitting back onto your child's pose. Relax here, rest. Just relax your lower back, your shoulders. Lying down on your mat. Bring the feet flat on the mat and bring the heels quite close to your sitting bones. We are in a neutral spine, having a gap between the lower back and the mat. And then from here, just make sure you are in that neutral spine. Inhale there, and as you exhale, we're going to come up into a bridge position. Good. Inhale at the top, and as you exhale, we're going to roll all the way down one vertebrae at the time until your tailbone touches the mat and back to neutral. Inhale there. As you exhale, bring the arms up. That's just an extra challenge. And then come all the way up with your hips and roll down. So inhale to prepare. Exhale, imprint and engage the glutes to come up. Inhale at the top. Exhale down. As you come down, just make it really slowly, feeling one vertebrae at the time touching the mat. Press your feet against the mat and make sure your hips are leveled. Bring the toes up for a little bit of an extra challenge. Sinking the heels down onto the mat. Lovely. Great. And now the opposite, bringing the heels up and pressing the toes down onto the mat. We continue with those bridge exercises. Exhale all the way up. Inhale at the top and exhale down. You can bring the arms down at any point if you need a little bit more support. Pulse it here. Pulse those hips up and down, up and down. Keep the balance. And rolling all the way down. Coming up again. Now with the feet flat. We're going to bring one leg up and then down. The other leg up and then down. Alternating those legs. Very important, keep that neutral spine. Tuck the tailbone a little bit. Keep the rib cage in. And rolling all the way down. Bring those knees in towards your chest. Rock from side to side. Massage your lower back. And from here, we're going to start with our core exercises. Extend one leg, opposite knee comes to your chest, and then swap. Exhale as you extend, inhale as you swap. Keep your head and shoulders up, and relax those shoulders away from the ears. Stretch and stretch. Beautiful. Nice, keep going. Bring the knees in and obliques. Open the elbows wide, bring the shoulder towards the opposite knee, rotating from side to side, twisting here, working on those oblique muscles from side to side. Inhale as you're swapping, exhale as you are rotating. Coming back to center, we're going to extend those legs, support your head with your hands, and then bringing those legs down and up. Exhale, down, 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 inhale, up. Use your core. As you inhale, belly button in to bring those legs all the way up. Almost there. Nice. Bend those knees, double leg stretch here. Extend those arms, extend those legs, circle the arms around and bring those knees in. Keep the head and shoulders in the same place all the time. Keep looking down towards your belly. Every time you inhale, you lengthen those arms, lengthen those legs, circle the arms around as you exhale. And scissors, extend both legs. One leg parallel to the floor, the other one closer to your chest. Pulse it there, pulse, pulse, and swap. Pulse, pulse, and swap. Enjoy the stretch in the hamstring, the stretch in the hip flexor here. And then crisscross. Just bringing those feet one over the other one and lowering those legs at the same time, bringing those legs up. Keep pressing that belly button down towards the floor. Rocking from side to side, massaging your lower back. And then coming all the way up, we're going to roll onto the spine. So tuck the tailbone, rounding your back, rolling onto the mat, relaxing your shoulders and just having a little bit of fun here. Just swinging those legs forward and back. And then when you're ready, cross your legs, bring the hands on the mat and come into a 4-point kneeling position, shoulders above the wrists and hips above the knees. From here, cat and cow stretch. Inhale, bring the tailbone up, belly is heavy, shoulder blades closer together. Exhale, rounding your back. Inhale, tailbone up, belly heavy, shoulder blades closer together, looking up. and exhale, tuck the tailbone, rounding your back, look down towards the mat or your thighs. Opening your chest, shoulders away from the ears at all times. And enjoy the stretch. Tuck the toes in, sitting bones towards your heels, relax here. And then when you're ready, we're going to lift those knees, coming into a down dog position, bending one knee, then the other one. See if you can bring your chest a little bit closer to your thighs and your chin in. Stretch your right leg up, one hip on top of the other one, knee pointing up. And then bring that leg forward towards your chest, extend it back again. Bring that leg forward towards the opposite elbow and extend that leg. We're going to bring that knee towards the same side elbow and stretch again. This time we're going to land that foot down between the hands, high lunge, and then bring those arms up. Inhale to reach up, exhale to sink down. Inhale up, exhale hips down. Hands on the mat. Stretch here, both legs stretched. Chest towards your front knee. You can bend and stretch, dynamic stretch here. And then come back into your plank position. Down dog here and lift your left leg this time. Lifting high. Stacking one hip on top of the other one and lifting that knee up towards the ceiling. Bringing that knee towards your chest, extend that leg back again, and then bringing that knee towards the opposite elbow, extend again, and knee to the same side elbow, extending here. Bring that knee forward, land your foot between your hands, and from here, bring those arms up. Inhale, as you exhale, sink those hips down. Inhale up, exhale down. Stretching those hips, bringing the hands down onto the mat. And then stretching both legs. Just enjoy this stretch. See if you can square your hips as much as you can. And again, you can do a dynamic stretch here, bending your front knee and stretching if you like. Coming back into a down dog. And then we're going to stretch right leg. Bring it forward for a pigeon stretch. Knee quite close to your right hand. And then bringing your chest down. Relax here, a couple of breaths. We're almost done. And then coming back to down dog, stretch that left leg, bringing the knee towards the left wrist. Lift your chest, relaxing here. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Really sinking your chest towards your knee, towards the mat. Come back up. And sit with your legs to one side, grab hold of your ankle there, and then bring your other arm over your head. Look up towards your arm and just enjoy the stretch on the side of your body here. Coming up onto your knees and then bringing those legs to the other side, bringing that arm over your head. Look up towards your arm and reach towards the side to stretch your obliques. Coming all the way to center, and you are done. Good job.